Hello everybody and welcome. Last time out we managed to get a win at Luton Town, but in the local derby against Blackburn it was a 1-1 draw, which means the gap at the top of the table closed slightly, but we did gain a little bit on third place. Question is today, can we get round to the fifth round of the FA Cup, and also can we open that gap back up between us and Southampton? Hello, and it's a very warm welcome to episode 68 of To Be a Legend, FM 26 style. Started the series managing Radcliffe, and then having got them to the Football League, we were poached by Bolton to save them from relegation in League One, but we managed to get promotion to the Championship, and this is our story. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have two games for you. It's Swansea in the FA Cup fourth round. I was going to say third round then, and then we are at Molineux for our match day 34 as we face Wolves as we come down to the last 10 games of the season, and obviously they are going to be a very important 10 games. We face Swansea first up, as I say, and we have a couple of players cup tied. Zach Viner in defence, and Raksaki, who played so well in the last game, he's cup tied for today's game. I'm not going to recap too much, just to say that we did play Swansea last season in League One. We beat them twice at the Swansea.com stadium. We beat them by 2-1. Morley and Dolby both in injury time at the end of the game when it looked like we were going to lose the game. Vit Potnik, the scorer for Swansea, and then at the Tough Sheep Stadium it was the on loan Mahuka that scored on that occasion. Can Krupi follow in Mahuka's footsteps and give us a win today? And here is the team that faces Swansea City in this fourth round FA Cup tie. The team changed a little bit because of the cup tie players, of course, and of course of injuries. Booth is in goal today, giving Vitek a bit of a rest. Booth, we have agreed that he will be a cup goalkeeper, and I missed it on the third round. Scanlon and Stevenson continue as the wing backs. Bogard continues in centre of defence today. He's alongside Lockyer, who comes in for Viner, who is cup tied. Erhon continues as defensive midfielder. Morley continues as the midfielder in front of him. Gale continues on the left side attack. Williams, who seems to be okay, is on the right side of attack. Ibragimov comes in for Raksaki, who is cup tied, but looks as if he's not on a 45-minute thing. We'll just hope that he manages the game okay today. Krupe leads the attack again up front today. Then in the bench, it looks like this. It's Vitek, Dakri Cogley, Johnson, Lewis, Forrester, McAtee, Conway, Alcala, and Fafana. And here we are at Tough Sheet Stadium for this one, playing our usual formation. They are playing a 4-2-3-1 today. Vitpotnik, who scored against us last time, I think. They are playing in a maroony sort of top and green shorts today. And they get the game underway. It's been a pretty cagey affair. 15 minutes in, no shots on target come to that. Headed away by Stevenson to Williams. Williams going on a counter-attack down that wing, and he's gone a long way. Williams pulls it back to Erhon. Erhon to Morley. Morley finds Williams, or looking for Williams. A goalkeeper spills it, and Williams says thank you very much. I think the original ball was supposed to be for Williams, but the goalkeeper got to it. We'll see it again here. Morley over the top. The defender sort of off his shoulder Porter didn't get hold of it, drops it at the feet of Williams, and he says, "Thank you very much." And Votpinick getting us underway again. I don't know why FM does this. It does it just to play us up, I think. And we're going to have to be solid now. Galbraith over the top. It's gone for a corner, actually. And we see the corner. Anthony with the corner. It's swung in, headed away by Bogard, but not convincingly. Keeping them at bay, pushing them back a little bit as we go. And they're into space. Galbraith. And into the area. They've scored. And Jaden Anthony, I think he used to be at Burnley, equalises pretty much inside a couple of minutes. Galbraith. And we didn't defend that very well, did we? Jaden Anthony and beating Booth. And we're going to see the restart again. Ibrahimov. I was just going to berate them, actually. Just to try and get a reaction out of them. Scanlon. Gale. Morley. Morley back to Gale. Gale cuts inside. Morley. Morley finds Ibrahimov. Ibrahimov. Scanlon. Morley. Morley to Erhon. Scanlon. Gale. Gale wriggles around. Gale still got the ball, but he gave it away. And Lockyer is there. Morley. Krupe, Ibrahimov puts it wide. Stevenson, Erhorn over the top, looking for Krupe, but the goalkeeper came out and defended it very well, having made a mistake for our goal. And he launches one. Bogard underneath that, Morley over the top to Krupe! Krupe! Pulls a save out of the goalkeeper. Bogard has picked up, I'm not sure if he's picked up a yellow card. He's headed away. No, it was Anthony. Gale! Gale! Oh, just over the top. Final 5 minutes of this first half. We have turned up the gas somewhat. We've had our chances, not taken them. And I hope that's not going to bite us in the bottom. 3 minutes added on. The end of this free kick. Williams. It's delivered and got away. And that's going to go back to Erhon, who's the last man. Scanlon. Scanlon puts it in space for Morley. Morley into space. It's the post. And Potnik will come away with it. Galbraith, as they come away on a counter-attack. We need to get back in position and thwart them. We have thwarted them. It's half time. We've controlled that first half. Doesn't look like it on the scoreboard, but we have 9 shots, 4 on target. They've had 3 shots, 2 on target. 0.42 against our 1.12 and 64% of the possession. Just need to put our chances away in the second half. Krupe getting us underway. No changes at half time. Give the ball away there as well. Terry Gale out on that left side. Morley. Thierry Gale gives the ball away. He's not had a good day out there today. Played so well just recently. Parker. And, oh, that not cut out by Stevenson. And Jaden Anthony, good save by Booth. That was going in. Booth, strong hands, puts it round the corner. Free kick. Gregorian. Crossed in, headed away, but it's not clear, and it's gone in the back of the net. Vit Potnik, the scorer. Oh dear. And from having a lead, we've now gone behind. Took a couple of deflections, fell for Vit Potnik, and he said thank you very much. And we've not had the best of this game, and they've taken their chances. We haven't. I need to stop him. Erhon does. Williams Air on through to Krupe. Krupe loses the ball. He's had another poor day, and Potnik puts this away, which he has. It's game over, and we're going out of the FA Cup. What a poor game. Gregorian over the top. Potnik stayed onside, chests it down, and Booth, not much he could do about it, really. Into the last 5 minutes of this FA Cup tie, and we're going out. Took the lead on 15 minutes, held it for 2 minutes, and then we've capitulated in this second half. 5 minutes added on, and we're not going to get 2 goals back. We are going out of the FA Cup. We are out of the FA Cup, and we just need to concentrate. They had a lot of that second half. Just need to concentrate on the Championship now. 60% of the possession, 11 shots, 4 on target, 1.22. They've had 12 shots, 6 on target, 1.83, and 40% of the possession. Poor day at the office. We need to pick ourselves up and go again against Wolves. And you come back and join me. The disappointment of that result, but we won't dwell on it. We'll move on very, very quickly. There has been a couple of games in the Championship, games used up that were games in hand. Birmingham drawing 2-2 with Luton Town. Burnley beating Oxford United by a goal to nil, which leading us into match day 34 of the Championship. The table looking like this. We're top on 73 from Southampton in second on 69. Sheffield United in third on 60 points. And then come West Ham. Burnley moving up into 5th place on 58 points now on goal difference from Derby County in 6th place. Wrexham dropping out of the top 6 on 55 points. Luton Town 11th on 51, just above Oxford United, who are on 43 points. So a definite split from top to bottom, around about 11th or 12th. So that's how it is. We face Wolves in our next match on Saturday. It is 7 days down to that match. What we will do is we will come back just ahead of that with any news. While you come back and join me, it is match day. There's no real news to tell you other than we played Wolves just once in the Championship earlier this season. It was a 2-0 win on that occasion. Krupe, when he's scoring goals, and Williams, the scorers in that one. Wolves with no reply. Similar result today would be rather nice. And here is the team that faces Wolves in this Championship match day 39 at Molineux for this one. And we have a couple of players who were out last time because of they were cup tied, are back today and looking for a better result today as well. Vitek continues in goal. Scanlon and Stevenson continue as the wing backs or the full-backs. Bogard and Viner is back alongside Bogard in that centre of defence. Erhon as the defensive midfielder with Morley as the more central midfielder in attack. And then it's a Bragamov on the left, Williams on the right, Raksaki, who played so well in that number 10 slot game before last. Let's hope he can replicate that again today. He's behind Krupe, who can score goals but needs to score more. That's what I want him to do. He is leading the attack today. Then the bench looks like this. It's Booth, Dacre Cogley, Lockyer, Lewis, Conway, McAtee, and coming back on his way back from injury, Doyle, Fofana and Gale. And here we are at Molineux, and Wolves playing a 4-4-2, conventional 4-4-2 today. We're playing our usual formation. No panic because of the loss against Swansea. They are currently in 16th place on 37 points. And they're making 4 changes from the side that lost to Birmingham 2-0 at Birmingham last time out. They're playing in their familiar sort of yellowy tops and black shorts today. Krupe getting us underway for this one. In the sunshine. Scanlon. Stevenson. Viner. Back to Stevenson. He's on the wrong side of the pitch. Oh, no, he's not. We're at the wrong end of the pitch. Ibrahimov. Morley. Back to Ibrahimov. Ibrahimov goes around his man. Ibrahimov cuts back. He's got Morley in support. Erhon. Into Krupe. Krupe's shot. Goalkeeper had to get rid. I think it was going wide, but never know. Wolves on the ball. Through ball to Muller-Wolf. And he's brought down in the penalty area, but nothing given. Stevenson comes away with it, but gives the ball away. Perhaps he felt guilty because he'd brought the player down. I don't know. Muller-Wolf again. Running around. Block goes in and it goes for a corner. They have the ball again in this highlight. Larson. They've got shots away. So far, they've only hit the target once, but we need to be very careful because it only takes one opportunity and they're through. Muller-Wolf is in. Muller-Wolf puts it away. And he's the danger man. A couple of times he's shown his quality out there. Mind you, it's only scored for the second time in 32 outings, which does make you wonder. But I think he's the one that provides. And we go a goal behind on 39 minutes. Into the area. And Vitek. Raksaki and Krupe getting us underway. And the ball given away again. Muller-Wolf. Need to check the instructions on him. Wolves player brought down, but nothing given. Raksaki wins that ball back. Krupe. Krupe to Ibrahimov. Ibrahimov through to Raksaki. Raksaki puts it away. Gets his third goal of the season. A second goal for us and gets us level almost straight away. Raksaki really had a lot to do with that move. They were moving the ball around. He won the ball and the ball was put through for him. And Raksaki running onto it. He's already proven to be quite a signing. As we enter the last 5 minutes of this first half, it's pretty even Stevens shots and shots on goal. Once again, our XG hasn't been good. I noticed Scanlon has picked up a knock. We will need to check him at half-time. They had the bulk of that first half. We started well, but then went to sleep. And we need to be looking at that. 6 shots, 3 on target. They've had 6 shots, 2 on target. 0.89 against our 0.48. Need to be a bit more potent in the second half. And one change at half time. Strand Larson getting us underway for this second half. And they are out there again. Cut out by Viner, Morley, Erhon, Williams, Raksaki, Krupe, Morley. Back to Raksaki. Raksaki, Morley. Morley finds Ibrahimov. Ibrahimov comes back to Bogard. Bogard into midfield. Morley. Ibrahimov puts it into space for Krupe! And Krupe scores! 11 goals in 31 matches. And I think that's his 12th of the season in all competitions. And for the first time in this game, we take the lead. And it was well worked. Krupe pointing to where he wanted it. Waited onside. Got into space. And chipped the goalkeeper into the back net. And that is what Krupe can do. He just doesn't do it very often. Stevenson with the ball. Viner. Viner finds Bogart. Bogart has Lewis out here, who's come on for Scanlon, of course, with that injury. Hopefully it's not too bad. Ibrahimov drops his shoulder, runs. He's got support from Lewis. Lewis, Morley. Morley has a go. And the goalkeeper saw that last minute and managed to put it away for a corner. Throw in on that far side. Muller Wolf. Mambuku. Mosquera. Arias looking for thing. Viner is there to head it away, but only heads it as far as Muller Wolf, which is danger, of course, as we know, into the area. Ball in, and it's swept wide. It's gone for a corner. Through ball. Piniev. And Piniev is still there. He's got the ball, but cut out by Williams. Williams reading that very, very well. Has Raksaki. We have a counter-attack on here. Krupe, back to Raksaki. Raksaki into the area. Morley, but he just managed to sweep it straight into the goalkeeper's arms. No real power behind it. They have a goal kick, and Wolves have won the ball. Through the lines, and oh dear. Wanyi has scored, levelled it up at 2-2. Just lurking there, waiting for that through ball. And who was it? Is this Lockyer just come on? Can't see right this minute. Yeah, it's Lockyer who's just come on. And he's not up to game speed. And away got round him. That's poor. They have a corner. Hopefully this isn't boding badly. Piniev with it in. It's Krupe. Oh, dearie me. And Mosquera puts it in to make it 3-2. And we've conceded 2 goals very, very quickly. And this game's turned itself back on its head. And we could be going to a defeat. That's poor. Very poor. Five minutes added on at the end of this game. Can we get it back? Dakri Cogley to Doyle. Doyle finds Erhon. Referee getting in the way. Doyle chips it wide. Nobody there. I thought he'd seen somebody out there, but nobody there. And Rakovic running the clock down. Gets the game underway. Viner tidying up. Dakri Cogley, who's on for Stevenson. Viner. Lockyer finds Erhon. Erhon to Ibragimov. Coupe through to Ibragimov. Ibragimov levels it up in injury time. His second goal. He's back, and it's 3-3. Can we go on to win this now? Not quite sure where the cordon comes into it. We got an extended highlight again, as is usual. We'll skip that. It's a topsy-turvy match, and well, we've managed to come away with a draw, but to be fair, it does mean that Southampton now have closed the gap down to 1 point. They've beaten Derby County 3-2 away from home, and well, what can you say? It's a poor result, really, and we should have done better. 11 shots, 7 on target. They had 17 shots, 11 on target. They actually bombarded us in that second half. We did do bits of it, and where we got a goal, got a lead, but then we went to sleep, basically. 2.41 against our 1.46, 51% of the possession against their 49. 2 more points dropped, I'm afraid. Well, first of all, news is that Callum Scanlon, he's only been out for 1 to 3 days. Just picked up a little bit of a bruised ankle in that game, so nothing major. So it doesn't add to our woes in the injury department as it stands, but still a poor result really from our perspective. But we were away from home. Barnsley won, West Brom won near the bottom of the table. Blackburn are playing out a 3-1 win against Plymouth, who are in 23rd place. Charlton losing to Coventry. Charlton on a very torrid run of form. I bet it changes when we get to them, that is for sure. Coventry beating them 3-1. Southampton beating Derby County by 3-2. West Ham beating Huddersfield 3-1. Luton Town beating Millwall 1-0. Middlesbrough losing to Birmingham 2-1. Norwich and Wrexham 0-0. Stoke beating Portsmouth 3-2. Sheffield beating Burnley by 1-0 near the top of the table there. Closes the gap on us a little bit. Of course, our 3-3 draw against Wolves. Oxford and Queen's Park Rangers still to play. Queen's Park Rangers near the bottom. Oxford mid-table. Don't think it affects us too much. So at the end of the episode, with that one game left to play, this is how it stands. We are 2 points clear of Southampton, who are in second place. It looked like one on the game, but of course it hadn't allowed for the fact that Ibrahimov had equalised. Our form needs to turn up. We need to stop these draws. We seem to be going draw, win, draw, win, draw at the moment. We need to stop that and try and fill that up with the greens, as Southampton have got back on form and seem to be doing. So we are 2 points clear of Southampton now. Another slip up and we could be in trouble. But we are 11 points clear of Sheffield United in third place. That's more important. West Ham are fourth on 62. Burnley are fifth on 58. Separated on goal difference from Derby in the last playoff place, also on 58 points. There's 2 point difference down to Wrexham and Stoke, who are 7th and 8th respectively at the other end of the table. Millwall still can't pull themselves clear. Lost the last 2 games and chances to get clear of that bottom lot. But there's just 2 points clear of Portsmouth in 22nd. Plymouth are on 27 points, 5 points adrift of Portsmouth, and some 7 points adrift of Millwall in 23rd place. And West Brom are 8 points adrift of Millwall in that 21st place. They have seemed to pull a little bit of form. They've won 1 and drawn 1 in their last 2. Right, where does that leave us? That leaves us, we're going to play Charlton offline. I think that's what we're going to do. Just deciding which ones, and I couldn't remember what we decided. We're going to play Plymouth offline. We're going to come back for Charlton and Portsmouth in the next episode. I think then we may well come back for Sheffield United and Wrexham, because they're 2 teams near the top, both away from home. That could make a real big inroad into things, so it may be back episode. Charlton and Portsmouth, Plymouth offline, then Charlton and Portsmouth, our next episode. I hope you can join me for that, but first of all, I do hope that you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date with all future episodes of To Be a Legend as they are released. New episodes of To Be a Legend released every Monday and Thursday at 4:15 p.m. Best way of keeping up to date what's happening on the channel is follow me on X at JustOffside2. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It's going to be episode number 69. It's out on Monday. If you're not watching my other series, big question is why not go and have a look at it. It's the Rothausen Redemption. It's out same time tomorrow. If not, have yourselves a great weekend and we'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.